Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I
have to just say,
ladies, please. I'm here all night.
I'm really excited to be on the show.
Thanks.
It's a thrill.
Oh, cool. Well, very nice having you here, and so much to talk about. I saw Jarhead the other day, with one of the producers on the show, and we loved it. It was great. It's a very compelling movie. You're great in the film, and yet I'm reading all this press coverage of the movie, and it seems like everyone in the media is obsessed with this one specific part of the movie where you dance around naked, except for a strategically placed Santa Claus cap.
Oh, yes, yes.
And first of all, powerful scene.
Thank you.
But you know, what are people so? Are you finding that to be true too? That everyone wants to talk about that one scene?
It is a tendency, yeah.
Yeah,
I think people
yeah.
have the tendency to be interested in. I show a little ass, so they I guess people respond to that somewhere, and
Sure. Why
but
not?
it's nothing normal. I mean, abnormal. I mean, it's something I usually do. I enjoy being naked.
You just, see, that's a big difference between us. I am clothed at all times. And for good reason. All times,
Like
yeah.
all times?
I'm in the shower in this suit, like, but you are. I went into that was Curly from the Three Stooges. Whenever he took a bath, he was like, I'm an idiot. But you're comfortable with your body.
Yeah.
Clearly, are you when you go to the beach? Are you the kind of guy that would wear a Speedo at the beach?
No, I mean, not really. I don't like to wear Speedo at the beach, but I have had my share of Speedo experience.
Right,
yeah.
right.
I mean, at a young age, I was dared. You know, there's the Speedo store. There's a mall we used to go to when I was a little kid called the Beverly Center in Los Angeles.
Is it in Los Angeles? Very well-known mall. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So we would go there, and there was a Speedo store there, and a friend of mine dared me actually at one point to go into the store and to put on a Speedo and to walk out of the store in the Speedo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not buy the Speedo, but walk out in.
Steal the Speedo.
Right.
And leave my clothes behind.
Okay, so you went in. What did you do it?
I did it, yeah. I walked out and I was arrested by those those Beverly Center cops.
Yeah,
or whatever they
yeah.
are, you know, those rent-a-cop guys. And,
Right.
and it was really serious for them. They don't see much action.
Right.
So it was a really big moment for all of us.
So but here's the important thing. You were arrested wearing a Speedo. It's one thing to be arrested, but how many people are arrested wearing a Speedo?
Apparently, I mean, I guess not many, but it gave me experience for this movie, which I was really excited about.
Yeah. And here's the worst part. What if you were thrown in jail in a Speedo? That would not be a good thing.
That would be an extraordinary experience.
Not a good thing.
No.
Now, were you, I read that you were a lifeguard as a teenager?
Yes. I
Oh,
was a
that's cool.
lifeguard, yeah.
Were you a good lifeguard?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I was good. I was good. Good is a good word for it.
Okay.
I didn't have a lot of experience in saving people, and I didn't ever save a person in the water.
You didn't save anybody? Did you help anybody? Did you ever intervene and offer assistance in any way?
I did help somebody with a jellyfish sting once.
Oh, those are kind of serious.
Well, I pissed on them. So.
Can you say that? I guess you can now.
Well,
yeah.
No, there's like the acid-base thing, and I knew.
Oh, but I've heard that that's a thing. When someone's stung by a jellyfish,
you piss on them. I don't know if you piss
Does that
on them
do anything, or is that just to take their mind off being stung by a jellyfish? Does it help in any? No. They're just like, hey man, what are you doing? You're not thinking about the jellyfish. So really, so did you do that?
Yeah, I pissed on their leg. Yeah, and it helped. It went away. That's the extent of my lifeguarding experience. But
good for you that you could do that on command like that.
I remember.
Just sounds like you're one of those guys that's like, you need me to go? Here I am. All right, well, what are you doing?
I'm sorry.
I gotta walk over here for a bit. I'm all right now.
Okay.
There are old people watching right now with the sound down. What just happened? Well, I'm glad that you were able to help out.
Yeah, me too.
That's really good.
Me too.
I understand also that you're a big music fan. You listen to a lot of music. You're knowledgeable about music.
Yes.
Do you even show tunes? Do you listen to show tunes, or is it mostly like cutting edge?
Yes, I listen. I love show tunes.
You love show tunes.
Yeah,
that's good.
I was at the U2 concert the other night, and there was a segment, I think, in that song Miracle Drug, and Bono and The Edge have this big stage. They come out and they walk towards each other, and there's sort of an instrumental part, and Bono started singing to The Edge, and he started saying, "Isn't it rich? Aren't we a pair? You
Right.
hear, la, la, la."
Right.
And I was like, "That's from A Little Night Music." I love that musical. And everyone at the U2 show was like, "What is this? We're
Cool
in-
it, dude.
Chill out."
I love it.
I was there.
Yeah.
Send in the clowns. It was like a very interesting moment.
I think it's cool. I think it's cool. You like what you like. Jarhead, I want to talk about this film.
Yeah.
We actually had the author of the book on the show. It's his experience. Anthony Swafford did a number of years ago. And so it's really cool that they've made the movie and made it so well. What's really amazing is that the whole thing, as you are well aware, it takes place in the desert. It's a beautiful film. It actually, I mean, there's the way it's shot. The performances are great, but it's eerily beautiful in a way, even though it's mostly just the desert. Yeah. There's a lot of destruction, and there's a lot of people wearing the same colored uniform, but they've managed to capture this beauty that's there.
There's interesting moments in the movie where the kind of terrifying beauty of it all, you know, where the oil fields, the soldiers walking through the oil fields, and they're covered in head to toe in oil, and it's sort of never seen more beautiful and yet like more terrifying.
Right, it's at night, the oil's coming down, or the sky's been blacked out. I don't want to say too much. We have a clip here,
okay,
but I don't want to ruin the movie for anybody. But we have a clip. What do we need to know for this clip?
This clip is nothing like that. I get this clip is I'm at a certain point my character is not so excited about being in Marines and kind of wants to leave. And at that point, Jamie Foxx's character, who's a staff sergeant, comes in and he offers me a job to become a bugler. And I eagerly take it up.
Right, you think this is going to be a great job to have?
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at this clip from Jarhead.
All right.
Okay, Swafford, play Reveille.
Oh, I don't have a bugle. You don't have what? I don't have a bugle. No. Damn. You better play it with your mouth.
What? I said play it with your damn mouth. I love that tone. Sounds good to me. My morale is lifted. You know any Stevie Wonder? You know, you are the sunshine of my life.
Yes, Staff Sergeant.
Good, that's a classic.
He's good.
Musical theater experience.
Sure.
You know?
Jarhead opens tomorrow, and Brokeback Mountain opens December 9th. Thanks for coming by. You're a very talented guy, and nice of you to make time for us. Good luck to you. Jake Gyllenhaal, Neil Young coming up. We'll be right back. Stick around. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yeah. What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing here, but I'll do it too.
This chair makes me feel like I want to do that.
Yeah. Good. All right. I like
everybody.
it. I like it. Nice suit, by the way. What is
Thank
that made
you.
of?
It's made of pure.
Love. I don't know.
It's cashmere and goat's blood.
I can't wait for that to be taken out of context on the web.
Wow.
Gyllenhaal worships Satan. The new celebrity trend. Well, welcome to the show. Thanks for being
having
here.
me again. It's
A lot
so
to
great
talk
to be here.
about. First of all, you, of course, were nominated last year. Did you go to the Oscars this year? Did you attend?
I didn't. I was actually here.
Right.
Yeah, I was
right.
here. And I was.
Did you watch them?
I watched them on television, and
Yeah.
I was a little disturbed by them.
Yeah.
I was disturbed mostly with the, the dance troupe.
What's their name? Is it Palova? What, I forget what their name was. No, it wasn't. I don't know. Palabolas or something? They would dance behind a screen in unitards and make weird shapes.
It reminded me of like I was in a dance. I was invited to be in a dance concert when I was in high school, and then it kind of reminded me of that time. I was in. It was traumatic.
Yeah. So you were in what kind of dance?
Modern dance troupe.
You did modern dance in high school?
Yeah, I did. I was.
And you're willing to talk about it now. That's incredible. Yeah.
I'm not holding anything back anymore.
Right. Well, okay. So what made you join the modern dance troupe?
Well, there weren't any guys, So they, I was in performing arts in high school,
Right.
so the girls in the dance company asked me if I would be in the show.
Right.
And like this, all the things that they did on the Oscars reminded me, like all those weird moves, those
Right.
like there's like those like things that they do.
There's a lot of that and this.
Like the snakes on a plane thing.
Yeah.
Took me back to high school,
Right,
and
so
it freaked me out.
Freaked you out,
That's
yeah.
not the Oscars. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes, it is the Oscars.
That's right.
Pretty much every year there's someone in a unitard.
It was like 1975 or something.
Yeah, well, did you have a good time doing that in high
It
school
was
or no?
amazing.
Yeah. Hearing about it makes me sad.
It makes me want to.
Yeah. You've got to stop.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I can help you with this.
Okay.
Now, this must have been nice because your sister Maggie presented on the Oscars.
Yes.
She just had a
baby.
child.
Yeah,
How long ago?
she did. She had it 4 months ago.
4 months ago. So you're an uncle. That must
I'm
be
an
nice.
uncle. Yeah, it's great. It's amazing. Except for the diaper changing, which I had experience in once, and I will never go back to again until.
Well,
is
usually
my
the
own
uncle
child.
doesn't have to change a diaper. What
I wanted
happened?
to try it out.
You actually wanted to try it out?
I wanted to try it out. I wanted to see what it was like.
This is the same guy that said, I want to join the modern dance troupe in high school. Yeah, I want to wear a unitard. What else? Change a diaper.
Maggie, hand me the child.
Yeah.
I wanted to try it out. So my sister likes organics, you know? She likes a
Right.
lot of organic things.
Sure.
So she handed me my niece and she said, go ahead, and I put her down on the changing table and I unknotted her organic diaper.
What's an organic diaper?
It's made out of bananas and straw.
Oh, that's terrible.
Really unfortunate, but not as unfortunate as what came out of my niece's behind.
Yeah.
I never knew, I really never knew, and I am naive, of course, but I never knew that it was orange. And that, I have a very short gag reflex, so
Yeah.
when I saw it, it was sort of a, it was like a, should I reenact it for you?
Yeah, sure.
It was like a, like that. And then I sort of just, like
Right.
that, and handed her back.
Handed the baby off and then retreated this way. And I'm retreating now into the back.
Hey, I'm good. How are
Thanks
you
for
doing?
being here.
Thanks for having me.
And you know, the beard, I have not experienced the Jake Gyllenhaal beard effect yet. Is this
Wow, that's nice. That's
Wow. Ladies and two guys liked it. I saw you. Do you like it?
Do you like it? Do you?
Yeah,
like it?
I think it looks good. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I like how you had to drag that out of me. Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? Yes. Thank you.
I'm trying to go for that kind of like, you know, people think I smell bad when they watch me on TV, but actually I smell good kind of look. Do you know that look?
Oh, you mean because it looks a little like you might be a guy that takes a bath once every 2 weeks, and really, you have
3 or 4 times a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
You have a very
Do you
pleasant.
want to smell it?
The odor alert is going off now.
Or Jake Gyllenhaal's beard.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me, attention. Jake Gyllenhaal's beard has a smell. Well, thanks for being here, and
Thanks
it
for
does
having
look
me.
good. That's the important thing. It's how we
Thanks.
look, not who we are.
Remember that.
I'm serious.
It's true.
It is more important. Yeah, someone told me, I'm from the Boston area, of course, and
Yeah.
so I'm a Red Sox fan. Someone told me that you were at the Red Sox game.
Yeah.
Just the other day?
I'm a Red Sox fan, yeah.
You are?
I
Oh, I forgot for a second where we taped this show. Oh, right. Wrong city.
am. I'm going for old school Johnny Damon right now, can't you
It looks
tell?
cool, yeah.
Thanks,
It does look
I'm
good.
doing that.
Well, I mean, okay, so a few questions.
Yeah.
You go to the game.
Yeah.
You went with friends of yours
I
who
went
were
with
also...
some friends of mine who are actually very, you know, huge Red Sox fans, like diehard. Like they were like they came out of the womb and like a Red Sox like cap was put on their head.
Yeah.
You know, and then they stopped crying, like that kind of thing. You know? And then,
Wow.
yeah, but also like, you know, particularly my one friend is like an avid Red Sox fan, and so he, you know, he's a pretty tough, like pretty quiet guy, but he's a huge Red Sox fan, and he brought a glove along, and he asked me actually to get us tickets in the Green Monster because he wanted.
When I was growing up, you couldn't sit there, but now you can sit on top
it's
of the Green
amazing.
Monster,
It's
and
amazing.
people want to catch a ball when you're
Yeah,
up there.
I mean, he wanted to go to batting practice, and he like brought the glove, and he was diehard.
Right.
He wanted to catch a ball really badly. So we went up there. It's amazing up there. It's incredible. I urge everybody who is half the audience who's a Red Sox fan to go and try and go up there.
Right.
But so we go there, and about into the 6th inning, well, I told him like maybe we'd catch a ball. I don't know, maybe.
You never know. Yeah, the odds are
6th
probably
inning.
pretty slim. Yeah.
Yeah, but the 6th inning, David Ortiz comes up and he hits a ball, right? And you know how it happens. It's like 500 feet away, and it looks like it's coming towards you. And I have to explain this. He's a very, he's a tough guy. He doesn't really care that much about stuff. But that ball started coming towards us, and let me show you what he did.
Okay.
He went like this. I think that's coming towards us. And I said, it looks like it. He said, I think it. Oh my God! Like that. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Now, here's the thing.
There that is. That's a
Yeah,
clip on
yeah.
YouTube right now.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, they're just
Right
going to show you doing
this.
that.
Yeah, I know. I can feel it.
Where did it come near you?
Basically, what happened was it landed. I'll tell you the truth. It landed probably halfway, like from the wall to the end of the Green Monster, which is about 100 feet from us.
Right.
But he was convinced he had caught it. For like, I swear to God, he leaned over and he went like, I got it, I got it. For 3 minutes, he was like
He's
a little
100,
girl
he's
for 3 minutes.
He's 100 feet off.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Like,
So
not
what did
even
you
close.
say to him?
I said, you don't have the ball in your glove, man.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's there.
I'm telling you, it's there. Yeah.
And I said, it's not there, man. Seriously. And then
Yeah.
I was like, I was about to call the cops because
Yeah.
it was scary for a little while.
Yeah.
For 3 minutes, he was
And
convinced
then
it was
finally,
there.
did he open the glove and see it wasn't there?
And then the rest of the game, he was like, I swear to God, if I had just leaned over a little bit more, I could have caught it. I could have caught it, man. I swear to God.
Yeah. If
And
you had lowered him on a rope.
He was calling friends. He was saying to them, he was like, did you see how far that ball was? Was I close? Was I anywhere near it?
Yeah.
And everyone was like, we didn't. It was like the widest shot we've ever seen. We don't even know where the ball went.
We weren't sure who was playing. The shot was so wide.
So that was our Red
Now,
Sox.
okay, so there you were in Boston. I understand as part of your job to promote the work that you do is to travel the world and talk about the films that you're in.
Yeah.
Of all the places you've been, what's your favorite, you think? Favorite place to visit?
Well, I like Japan.
You like Japan?
I like Japan because everybody thinks I'm funny there.
Really?
Yeah, because anything you say, they're like, ooh. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, I mean seriously.
Anything you say?
Yeah, literally, it'd be like, oh well, I'm making a movie and it's about torture, and like, ooh. It's amazing. It's amazing.
We are going to Japan, Jeff. Hello, everybody. I'm Conan O'Brien. Woo! Not much to talk about tonight. Woo!
Seriously,
That would be great. I would love that.
Such a good feeling.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I'm
anything
going
you
there
say.
immediately.
Yeah.
Now, I know you're promoting this film now, but you took a little time off, didn't you? You didn't work for, how long did you not work for?
Like 6 months or so.
6 months.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I'm just curious, if you don't work for 6 months,
Yeah.
I would think, I know that if I didn't work for 6 months, I would start to get a little loopy, just because my job kind of keeps me grounded a little bit.
I'm going to say there are actually a lot of people who don't work for 6 months. But
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
in the entertainment business,
Yeah.
you go loopy.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what happens? So you start to, like, what kind of things, do you start, like, building model kites and, painting little Hummel figurines and, yeah.
No,
I'm killing!
you know what? I can liken it only to basically to one song. Do you know? I don't know why. Like the song comes. The Gnarls Barkley song. Does that make me crazy? Do you
Yeah,
know
it
what
was
I
a
mean?
big hit,
When you're out there without care, when you're out of touch. Wasn't because I didn't know. Does that make me crazy? Do you know what I mean? Seriously, feel for a second what it's like to be me for 6 months
Sure.
unemployed. Try it. Does that make me crazy? That's what it feels like. That's actually what it feels like.
Wow.
Does that make me crazy? Yeah, that's what it feels like.
See, I
How
would
does
just
that
start.
feel?
That feels, I feel strange doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it feels-
Now I understand what it's like
Yeah.
to not work for 6
That's why
months.
I'm going back to work soon.
Because you were singing that song 24/7.
Yes, I was.
Now let's talk about rendition. There's no way around the fact this movie is dealing with some grim subject matter. This film,
Yes.
and we're going to show a clip here. I think this is a clip where you're working with the amazing Meryl Streep.
Yes, it's our
and-
one scene together in the movie.
And can you tell us anything you can tell the audience? Just help them appreciate what's going on in
This
this
is a
film.
scene where Meryl is the head of the security agency that's dealing with the interrogation of this suspect, this terror suspect, and she's basically saying to me, she says, "This is our conversation." And Fawal, Abbasi Fawal, who's the man who's the person who's torturing, is is the name that we talk about in here. You need to know that background.
And also, you're being asked to torture someone, and it's not what you got into this business, this covert business, to do.
I play a CIA analyst and who is no field work at all. And then because there's a suicide bombing, I'm put into the position of having to observe a rendition.
Yeah.
Which is essentially a euphemism for, watching somebody get tortured to elicit information from them.
All right, let's take a look at this clip from Rendition.
I don't think that he has any helpful information.
Really? Well, I'm told otherwise.
I understand that.
Is your opinion shared by Mr. Falwell?
Mr. Fawal doesn't care if he gets information. He'll just keep trying to get information, whether he gets any information
Is this
or not.
opinion shared by Mr. Falwell?
No.
No. I see. You're new to this, aren't you?
This is my first torture.
That's a heavy line. This is my first torture.
I actually, I did the movie because of that line. That's my favorite. That line is one. I love that line.
Well, Rendition opens in theaters this Friday. Jake, always great seeing you. Thanks
Thank you
a lot
for
for
having
making
me.
time for us. Jake Gyllenhaal, Christina Hendricks coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
What's up, guys?
That's a lot of love going your way.
I just wanted to say, before I came out, Jackie, who runs the stage back there,
Yes.
she said to me, so are you nervous? I said, no, I'm excited. She goes, yeah, Conan is too. Like that. Like as if you weren't really excited for me to be
I
here.
am very excited to see you.
I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited because I've bumped into you a couple times in and around Los Angeles, and you're always incredibly nice. You're funny. You're one of the friendlier people I've met in this town. As celebrities go, I think he's a really friendly guy, you know?
Thanks, man. Thank you, man.
As celebrities go.
Well, I have to say, every time I run into you, I feel like I have this weird feeling that I'm on your show when I run into you, because I don't expect you to be in the everyday life, like to
Really?
exist in real life.
Is it because I have this desk and a microphone whenever I see you? I just
Like on
drive around.
straps, just drive around. No, I just feel like every time I see you, I just feel like I need to have banter with you. Like I need to have a story that I tell you. Something
Right.
like, hey, Conan, what's going on? I was just surfing with my niece. She's great. You know what I mean? Everything's great in my family. My sister's fantastic. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird. It's like a very
And then I
strange
always say, yeah,
feeling.
we'll just be at the mall. And I'll say, that's great, Jake. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. People, what's wrong with these freaks? It is true. People are used to seeing me in this specific setting.
It's true. When you see him outside, it's a very strange situation. No
Well,
matter
I'm-
where you are.
Yeah. Also, my physical size is so different from.
It is. You're like the Abraham Lincoln of talk show hosts.
Okay, good.
Don't go to that show! What can I say?
But no, you're very nice to always run into. You know what I got to say is, I was rubbing beards with a guy in the audience as I
did see
do.
that.
He's always there. He is. And I remember that the last time I saw you, you had grown quite an impressive beard for,
Yes, I
for
did.
a role.
I actually remember you asking if you could smell it.
I do anything I can to
Yeah,
get
but-
close to a man's face.
At this point, I'm actually dreading the fact that I didn't shave before I came on your show.
Why is that?
Because I don't know what you're going to ask me to do.
No, I wasn't gonna.
No.
Well, no, I wasn't gonna do it. Now you've brought
The
it up.
thing is though, bearded people, and it is true when I've had a beard, bearded people do sort of congregate together. They have a sort of relationship that really forms. And
Yeah.
there are people amongst us with beards that really, I mean, you just feel like you're part of a community.
You
in
know-
a way that is, I mean, I was at dinner one night and there was this guy, there was a table full of bearded dudes that were sitting near me and my friend. My friend actually had a beard too. We were at a big group of, big table, and there were bearded dudes at the table next to us, but legitimate beards. I mean, the 25 years strong beards, you know what I
Right,
mean? Like,
right.
you know, they trim and groom and they know how to do their thing. And he sort of invited me over.
Could he tell that you were admiring his beard?
We were both having, mutual admiration for each other's beards, but I had great respect for his because his was legitimately, I mean, it was a legitimate beard. Mine
Right.
was a few weeks, few months, something
Right,
like that.
right. But he had like a ZZ Top, you know.
Yeah, full on.
Full on hillbilly, double X on the barrel.
Without,
you know.
if you want me to really describe, it was without the point. It was just sort of rounded. It
Nice.
was sea captain to the max.
Right.
And the thing was I walked up to the table and I was a little like shy and embarrassed, and I felt like, and he was like, come over here.
Let me see that beard of yours.
What the hell is going on?
Let me sell you some fish sticks.
And his friends were like, hey, come on in.
Anything's possible in Hollywood because we were in Hollywood. And
Yeah.
he said,
Come here, take a look at me ginger beard.
like that. He said, my ginger beard. He said,
You, my son, have a legitimate beard.
that's what he said. And I was like, oh, okay. And when I see your beard, I think of his ginger beard.
No, but he had a real beard.
No,
I've
you have a
only had
real
my
beard.
beard for like, I think I've had it about a year now.
Yeah.
I think I grew it about a year ago, but
It started out as a depression beard.
yeah.
And then
By the way,
It did.
yeah.
It did. It started out as a depression beard, and then it went into a I'm gonna go crazy beard, and then it's just I got a beard now.
but see, that's what people assume. They say,
Right.
like, ooh, is he introspective? What's going on with him creatively? What's
Yeah.
happening in his life? He has a beard.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But really, those with beards know that it's something that happens when you don't shave your face.
I couldn't put it better myself.
Little known fact. When you don't shave your face, and you're sometimes a man, a beard grows. Look, they're all different people in the world. What's up, guys?
That's a lot of love going your way.
I just wanted to say, before I came out, Jackie, who runs the stage back there,
Yes.
she said to me, so are you nervous? I said, no, I'm excited. She goes, yeah, Conan is too. Like that. Like as if you weren't really excited for me to be
I
here.
am very excited to see you.
I'm excited to be here.
I'm excited because I've bumped into you a couple times in and around Los Angeles, and you're always incredibly nice. You're funny. You're one of the friendlier people I've met in this town. As celebrities go, I think he's a really friendly guy. You know?
Thanks, man. Thank you, man.
As celebrities go.
Well, I have to say, every time I run into you, I feel like I have this weird feeling that I'm on your show when I run into you because I don't expect you to be in like everyday, like the everyday life, like to
Really?
exist in real life.
Is it because I have this desk and a microphone whenever I see you? I just
Like on
drive around.
straps,
Yeah,
just drive
yeah.
around. No, I just feel like every time I see you, I just feel like I need to have banter with you. Like I need to have a story that I tell you. Something
Right.
like, hey, Conan, what's going on? I was just surfing with my niece. She's great. You know what I mean? Everything's great in my family. My sister's fantastic. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's weird. It's like a very
And then I
strange
always say, yeah,
feeling.
we'll just be at the mall. And I'll say, that's great, Jake. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. People, what's wrong with these freaks? It is true. People are used to seeing me in this specific setting.
It's true. When you see him outside, it's a very strange situation. No
Well,
matter
I'm-
where you are.
Yeah. Also, my physical size is so different from.
It is. You're like the Abraham Lincoln of talk show hosts.
Okay, good.
Don't go to that show! What can I say?
But no, you're very nice to always run into. You know what I got to say is, I was rubbing beards with a guy in the audience as I
did see
do.
that.
He's always there. He is. And I remember that the last time I saw you, you had grown quite an impressive beard for,
Yes, I
for
did.
a role.
I actually remember you asking if you could smell it.
I do anything I can to
Yeah,
get
but-
close to a man's face.
At this point, I'm actually dreading the fact that I didn't shave before I came on your show.
Why is that?
Because I don't know what you're going to ask me to do.
No, I wasn't gonna.
No.
Well, no, I wasn't gonna do it. Now you've brought
The
it
thing
up.
is though, bearded people, and it is true when I've had a beard, bearded people do sort of congregate together. They have a sort of relationship that really forms. And
Yeah.
there are people amongst us with beards that really, I mean, you just feel like you're part of a community.
You
in
know-
a way that is, I mean, I was at dinner one night and there was this guy, there was a table full of bearded dudes that were sitting near me and my friend. My friend actually had a beard too. We were at a big group of, big table, and there were bearded dudes at the table next to us, but legitimate beards. I mean, the 25 years strong beards, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
Right.
you know, they trim and groom and they know how to do their thing. And he sort of invited me over.
Could he tell that you were admiring his beard?
We were both having, mutual admiration for each other's beards, but I had great respect for his because his was legitimately, I mean, it was a legitimate beard. Mine
Right.
was a few weeks, few months, something
Right,
like that.
right. But he had like a ZZ Top, you know.
Yeah, full on
hillbilly, double X on the barrel.
Without, if you want me to really describe, it was without the point. It was just sort of rounded.
Nice.
It was sea captain to the max.
Right.
And the thing was I walked up to the table and I was a little like shy and embarrassed, and I felt like, and he was like,
Come over here.
Let me see that beard of yours.
What the hell is going on?
Let me sell you some fish sticks.
And his friends were like, hey, come on in. Anything's possible in Hollywood, because we were in Hollywood. And
Yeah.
he said, come here, take a look at me ginger beard. Like that. He said, my ginger beard. He said, you, my son, have a legitimate beard. That's what he said. And I was like, oh, okay. And when I see your beard, I think of his ginger beard.
No, but he had a real beard.
No,
I've
you have a
only had
real
my beard for like I think I've had about a year now.
Yeah.
I think I grew it about a year ago, but
It started out as a depression beard.
yeah.
And then
By the way,
It did.
yeah.
It did. It started out as a depression beard, and then it went into a I'm gonna go crazy beard, and then it's just I got a beard now.
but see, that's what people assume. They say,
Right.
like, ooh, is he introspective? What's going on with him creatively? What's
Yeah.
happening in his life? He has a beard.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But really, those with beards know that it's something that happens when you don't shave your face.
I couldn't put it better myself.
Little known fact. When you don't shave your face, and you're sometimes a man, a beard grows. Look, they're all different people in the world.
End of watch. I got they sent me a copy of this film, and I watched it. Incredibly intense. And this is a movie you did with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Is that right? And I'm just curious, is this the first movie you've done with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, it's the first movie I've done with Jake, and it's written and directed by David Ayer, who wrote Training Day.
Yeah, he must be, I mean, he's got to be an intense director. He did this film, he did Training Day. And
Yeah, no, David's like a badass, and Jake for this film like transformed himself into this badass cop character, and so I was kind of
he worked
intimidated.
out like crazy,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, he was doing MMA fighting and like just completely becoming this person. And I was really nervous for my like first day of rehearsal because they're so, like stoic, tough guys. But when I got there, they were having like this really intense, serious discussion about their horoscopes, which I thought was really like.
Really? Jake Gyllenhaal, the director,
Yeah, about
these
their
two.
horoscopes and like compatible star signs and stuff. And I was like, okay, cool, but you guys don't I mean, you're grown men.
Yeah.
Like, you don't actually believe that stuff.
Right.
And they were like, no. I mean, because it's more about your moon sign, actually. Because that's the thing that you really need to pay attention to. So it's like these incredibly badass guys, but they're like poring over their horoscopes like a couple of girls. Like, oh my God, you're having a 4-star day? I'm so jealous. What's happening?
That's
But
fantastic.
they weren't, but they were
Then they
like,
could get
in
back
it.
into that dark place when they needed to.
Yeah, no, I mean, the training that Jake and everybody went through was so intense. They actually, all the cops in the movies went through all this training, but they got tased. Like, that was part of it.
What do you mean they got tased?
Like, for research or whatever. Like, they
No,
got tased.
you don't need to get tased
No, that's
for
what
research.
I said. That's what I said. I was like, I get it, Daniel Day-Lewis, your method. But,
Right.
like, what? They were like, no, you just need to know. Like, if you were playing a rock climber who broke their leg, would you fall off a cliff? No.
I would, but it wouldn't be intentional. It would, it would just happen. But I don't understand that because I read an article about this movie, and Jake Gyllenhaal said that there's scenes where they're using live ammunition. Like in a training, and I was like, what are you? And he's like, well, just so they can put us in that zone. I don't need to be put in that zone.
No, that's just because they're boys and they want to be able to say that they did it.
Yeah, but they were tased. Were you there when they got tased?
No, because I would have been like, what are you doing? Like,
Right.
I would have been the voice of reason, I'd like to think.
Were they okay after they got tased?
I don't know.
Was their hair standing straight up?
I don't know. I mean, even, the director did it. I was like, for solidarity. I don't understand it.
I've never gone along with any of
No,
that.
I mean, they really did an amazing amount of work, and the performances are so incredible, but that I can't get behind.
We have a clip here from End of Watch, which I want to reiterate. It's a terrific movie, very intense. I cannot say that word enough. It's very well done, a lot of point of view, sort of camera work.
Really, intense kind of in the seat of the action kind of stuff. But the clip you have is...
This is a little bit of relief, actually. This is when your character and Jake...
Most of the movie's not like this.
No, not at all. This is your character and Jake Gyllenhaal get married, and this is the scene at the wedding. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look. I like that scene. You guys are good.
He's great. And he is a badass in the movie, not right then. But...
We've known each other a while, and we're very good
Yes, we
friends.
have.
Some say
Yes,
best
we
friends. And you deny it. But I'm curious. The name Gyllenhaal, I never know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. It is a Swedish name, is it not?
It is a Swedish name.
So
yeah.
shouldn't it be like Gyllenhaal?
Oh my God. I have to say,
Gyllenhaal.
the only two places that is pronounced correctly, my last name, like you did just now, is in Sweden and in IKEA.
IKEA.
And I really have to say, that is actually the pronunciation of my last name. Us Swedes, you know, we're pretty great people. I mean, I'm half Swedish, you know, but
Yes.
we're pretty great people. And, you know, we come with simple instructions and we seem really great. And then at the end of it, your fingers are sore and you feel awful.
That sounds
Swede
horrible.
in a nutshell. Right there.
Gyllenhaal.
Oh, so good.
Doesn't this make you feel like you're
at home
with your
Yes,
people?
I'm with my people.
Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Now I can't stop doing it.
Thank you. Don't.
It is,
Don't. We
you
can
know,
do this the whole
if
time.
I keep doing it, it's going to start when you're walking down the street and people are going to
Gyllenhaal.
I could ruin your life right now.
I have to help you with it. It is actually Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal.
There it is.
Gyllenhaal.
There it is, right there.
What is
yeah.
your name, Andy, in its correct tongue?
Richter.
Richter.
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Rista.
like
Hello,
that, yeah,
Gyllenhaal.
yeah.
That's
You're
what
like
they say
some
at the pub, right?
Gyllenhaal.
It's the weird. It's the weird Euro comedy team of Gyllenhaal and Richter. End of Watch.
Yes.
Excellent
Yes.
movie.
Thank you so much.
They got me a copy of the film and I watched it, so I didn't pay.
Thank you very much.
You were in amazing shape for this movie, and I say that in
Thank you
a
so
way
much.
that I'm
Thank
kind
you.
of I'm attracted to you now. I don't care. It's late in my life. You got in insane shape for this movie. How did you do that?
Well, I mean, I don't know about like stay in shape. We did a lot of training for the movie. We did fight training every morning for the movie, five days a week, and then we did tactical training with live ammunition and like two times a week also.
You used live ammunition?
Yes, we use live ammunition.
Why
yeah.
is that necessary?
Well, I mean, we're actors, and I think the director just thought it might be fun to watch us deal with live ammunition.
I'm gonna really blow them up.
Well, it increases the chances of someone dying.
Yes,
That's why we did
That's
it.
why they did it.
It's a rough business. What can I say?
Yeah.
No, because it's a movie that's shot in, it's a very authentic movie, shot in sort of point of view style, and so
Yes.
in order to make it as real as possible for us, he wanted us to know how it felt, to shoot weapons for real, and actually to get beat up also for real, and so that's why we're in fight.
You were
training every
beat up
morning.
for real?
Yeah, I was beat up for real. Not the first time in my life. I was beat up for real by 14 to 20-year-old kids at a dojo in Echo Park. Yeah.
Okay. And this had nothing to do with the movie. So wait, you went to a dojo in Echo Park and they had you fight other kids?
Yeah, no, the other kids were just sent in to beat us up. Yeah, that was basically that was what. No, yeah, we did. We fought every morning. We would go in and we would. I have no fight scenes in the movie, but again, the director who wrote.
It's actually a romantic comedy.
It's a romantic comedy. Set in the 19th century.
That would be amazing,
Yeah.
by the way. Yeah, the director wrote Training Day. He wrote
Yes.
Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
He wrote a lot of movies that are sort of on the streets and about the streets, and this movie happens to be about the streets and two police officers on the street. So he just wanted us to feel, what it was like to be, authentically beat up, and to be able to beat someone up and to be able to be in a situation and
Where
actually...
you're that threatened.
Yeah, and actually pretend like you could survive it.
Were you mentioned that this was not your first fight. Did you get in a lot of fights when you were a kid?
Not that many. I wouldn't call them fights. I would really call them more like I did get beat up, a couple times.
We found a picture of you in elementary school, and I find it hard to believe that you couldn't defend yourself.
Can I just set the record straight right now?
Yes.
That's gangster.
That is gangster. It's not just gangster, it's also the kid from Jerry Maguire. You had a chance. You were fighting for roles at that age.
Oh, I would have fought him. I would have fought him for that role. That was a great role.
I will fight him
the
now.
The human head weighs 10 pounds.
That's one of the greatest lines
I still remember
in a
from the
modern
audition.
movie. End of Watch is very intense. There's an intensity, I think, that's hard to capture in these films because you've seen so many police movies.
Yes.
But this one does. I was watching it late at night and then couldn't sleep afterwards. It's got that kind of. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
So I was cranky with my kids the next day, and now my wife is leaving me. But that's another story. But to prepare for this, you did the thing I've heard of actors doing this. You rode with the LAPD. Is that right?
We spent 5 months on the streets with LAPD 2 or 3 times. LAPD Sheriff's Department and Inglewood PD, 2 or 3 times a week, like 4 p.m. to 5 a.m. in the morning. We did probably over 50 ride-alongs with law enforcement in Los Angeles.
Where are you riding in the car? Are you in the front seat? Are you in the back seat?
We're where they put the criminals, yes. We're in the back seat. 'Cause
Right.
there's usually only 2 seats in the front of the car.
Yeah.
And that's left for the officers. So we were in the back
How
seat.
dare you speak to me this way?
I
know you
felt
think
like
you're
I
in-
should guide you along.
I know you think
know,
you're in great shape, but you haven't felt what's under.
I just thought you were trying to attack me. That's all.
Did it feel like pudding in there? Did it feel like someone had put frozen yogurt in the sleeve of a suit?
Just don't try and get that close to me again, will you?
I'm gonna respect the Gyllenhaal sphere.
It's full of lingonberries and Swedish meatballs.
So you're riding with these guys.
Yeah.
Did they ever make any arrests while you were in the car? And then they're getting arrested, and it's 5 a.m. and Jake Gyllenhaal gets out of the back.
And they're like, "Sorry guys, we need the back. See you later." No.
Yeah.
We went through a lot. We went through a lot with the police officers. I mean, we witnessed a lot of things. I mean, the very first ride along I was on, someone was murdered, which was a very tough thing to see. And then,
Right.
a lot of other things along the way. For 5 months on the streets with police officers in the southeast side of Los Angeles, you're going to see a lot of things.
And I imagine it goes without saying, you come away with a new respect for
Without a
how
doubt.
these people, what they're up against, and what it's like to be living like that every day professionally.
I would say it's beyond respect. Yeah. I mean, to be a first responder in situations and to have to deal with some of the things that they deal with, and also on the opposite side, I think, I see it's a brotherhood, and for us, the biggest thing in the movie was that the stuff that goes on inside the car before they actually respond to a call is great stuff. It's full of, they're always joking around, and then as soon as a call comes in, they're focused on the job at hand. But the best stuff is inside the car, with 2 best friends, essentially, when you're riding in a car with them.
There are some very funny moments in the movie that are natural. They're real. It's not like they're not gags. They're character driven. But there's a great scene where you're at your wedding, your character's wedding, and you're breakdancing.
Yes, I
And
am.
you do a complete breakdance routine.
Yes, I am.
How do you feel about you look at it now and you're feeling good about your breakdance routine?
I expected a bigger response from that one. Yes, I do break dance. I thought so.
I've never seen an audience applaud as they're filing out. I've never. Yay!
That's actually what happens when I break dance. They file out.
It's a really fun scene, but it looked like you guys really worked out a good routine.
We did, yeah. Me and Anna Kendrick,
Yes.
we get married in the movie.
Plays
She's
your wife.
And she is an incredible dancer, I have
Yeah.
to say. And so I just was following her lead. But there's one moment in the dance where I actually have to do it all myself, and I do a little spin move on the floor.
There is a lot of very nice, like you say, you've created a nice environment in the police car. You feel that these are real police officers who like each other, they're real people, they know each other, and we have a clip here from a
Yes.
funny moment. I believe, I don't know if this is a moment from the car or from the police station.
This isn't in the car, but this is in the police station. We're filling out paperwork, which
Right.
my character says is the lifeblood of the organization, which a lot of people don't, in movies you always see the action, you see what's going on, but in this movie at times you get to see what a real police officer has to deal with, and most of the time it's a lot of paperwork and a great deal of boredom. So this is what happens in a little event that happens in the office.
End of watch. Let's take a look at this clip. He's very good.
Yes, Michael Pena.
Michael Pena is terrific.
Amazing.
Very good.
Amazing in the movie.
My first guest tonight is an Academy Award-nominated actor who has starred in such films as Brokeback Mountain, Love and Other Drugs, and End of Watch. His latest movie, Nightcrawler, opens in theaters tomorrow. Please welcome Jake Gyllenhaal.
Really, you guys, stop it.
Please, no more. I can't.
Out of a sort of nervous energy, I walked up and I said, "Hey, it's so good to see you," but we saw each other backstage.
Yeah,
and I
we
felt
did.
like I was lying.
Yeah.
So
It's
but so
show
great
business.
To see you
It's
again.
great to see
Yeah,
you, too.
seriously.
I mean, right now in this moment, it is great to see you.
Yeah.
I'll see you backstage. It'll
All
be
right.
great to see you there too.
Don't worry. There's a lot of lying in show business. Don't worry about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
A lot of things are said and they're not
It's
meant.
so great to be here.
Yes. Hey, wait a minute. That's not funny.
No, oh, genuinely,
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. Thank you so much for being here. I want to talk about your movie Nightcrawler in a minute, which I just saw and which I loved. But first, you did us a real solid. You flew in just for us, and I appreciate that. I know how busy you are. That was a nice thing to do. And I was talking to one of my segment producers, and he said you mentioned to him that you cry on planes. And I thought, what do you mean you cry on planes?
First, I'd like to say it was very hard to fly here because my wings are. No, I can't do it. And then the other thing I was gonna say was that, yeah, I do. I get emotional on planes. I
You
mean,
get emotional
Doesn't
on planes?
everybody get emotional on planes? There's not that much air. It's like not a lot of oxygen. You're
Because of the
oxygen depraved. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like there's a study that's been done about it.
I don't think so.
I read it.
I think you're crying on planes for another reason. I've cried on planes when I've had no leg room. I've cried on planes.
No.
But no, do you get emotional?
Yeah, you watch the movies and like movies I would never cry at on land. I weep at in the air.
What
Yeah.
movie did you check out?
This time it was the movie Bears. I was watching that movie Bears.
You were watching Bears?
Yeah, I watched Bears. It's
The documentary kind of movie?
moving. It's really moving. Look, you guys, seriously, it's really moving.
What happened?
It's a movie about. It's a live-action movie about bears. It's about Sasha, I think her name is, and her 2 bear cubs, and their journey through Alaska from winter into spring.
It's very hard.
It's a tough journey and very
And John
emotional.
C. Reilly narrates
And John C.
it.
Reilly narrates.
Yes.
It's so good to see you.
Yes, hello.
And, it's an emotional journey through the wilderness.
So
with
what
two,
part really
with
got to you? What part got to you? What really made you cry?
There's a moment where, I don't know if you know this, but I don't know if you know this about bears, but baby bears have a very hard time surviving the first few years of their life in the wild.
Right.
And big bears, big man bears,
Yeah.
will eat the baby bears.
Oh, didn't know that.
because
Yeah.
they're
They're
hungry.
high in
They're
protein.
They're
Yeah,
high in
they're high in protein.
Yeah.
And if they're not near a water source where there's salmon and things like that, where they can,
They'll
get
eat the baby bear.
omega fatty acids and stuff, they'll eat a little cub bear. And there's a moment where this bear, who is apropos is named Magnus,
Right.
goes and takes one of the little baby bears, and it looks like he's gonna eat the baby bear. The mom is really intense, and she's like all moms are, protecting her child, and she won't let him get near her baby, and then he gets scared away, and then he looks like he's gonna die, and then you think he's dead, and then I cried.
I think you're crying now. You're crying now. So what happens
You're
when...
a heartless man. It's like a little baby cub.
That's nature, man.
You wouldn't cry? Hollywood, it's Hollywood.
Hollywood,
That's what
man.
it is, man.
Tough. I've been through tougher things than that baby bear. So wait. So what happens? What happens when you're sitting there and you got your headset on and the flight attendant comes by and you're just weeping?
When I'm in that moment, I'm in a moment like that, I feel like everyone feels the same way. You know what I mean? I feel like everybody's watching the movie with me at that point. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like I'm in a movie theater. It's dark. It's really noisy. There's like that white noise sound, and a lot of times I'll just be like, isn't it? It's not like. And stewardesses, they're very kind people, and they generally usually sort of give me a pat on the back and then, go on their way.
And go on their way.
You off of booze.
But it's an emotional journey.
I love that you're not even here to promote bears, but now you've done more business for that movie. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to have a lot more to talk about, specifically a movie you have something to do with in just a second. More with Jake Gyllenhaal in a second. Stick around. Yeah, exactly. Sitting here with Mr. Jake Gyllenhaal. Now, your movie opens tomorrow.
Yes.
And tomorrow is Halloween, as we all know.
Yeah.
And this crowd really is into Halloween.
They love pagan festivals.
They sure do.
It's a great holiday.
It's a devil-worshipping crowd. Are you a Halloween fan? Are you one of those guys that still, as an adult, dresses up and go out and?
Yeah, I can always wear my sluttiest outfit on Halloween. You know.
You go out as slutty nurse.
Yeah, no, you know, my dad was obsessed with Halloween when I was a kid, and he used to be an apprentice for this artist, Red Grooms. Do you know that artist? He's a visual
I'm
artist.
familiar with the name.
He was a and he was a.
Just say that about anything.
Familiar with those words.
Yeah.
Those are consonants and vowels.
There's a color, and then there are the things at a wedding that are part. Yeah, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Red Grooms. He used to work for a little bit. He was an apprentice, and so he was obsessed with designing the costumes for me and my sister. And he would really like. I was like one year I was like a cranberry juice box. You know.
Wait, what? A what?
Yeah, like an ocean spray cranberry juice box, like a cardboard box, the size of my body with a straw that was made out of cardboard, you know, and the painting, and I wore a white spandex suit, and like my hands came out of it, and you put the candy in the straw, and it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing.
I'm sorry. I'm sure this was an impressive looking costume, but I don't know many kids that were like, I'm going to be in
Well, that's just the beginning. I mean, that's just the beginning. Yeah, no, it wasn't like, hey, Dad, I want to be a superhero. And he's like, all right, cool, whatever. And then we did it, and then he was like, got all your candy, and then I went to sleep and whatever. It was like a month-long promenade towards Halloween with like we designed it. There were drawings, and then we ended up, and then every day after I finished my homework, I had to do it with him and stuff. And I was an Oreo cookie once that was like, you know, that soft sort of foam, and he cut it out like it looked like a 3D Oreo cookie, and I wore again white spandex. And
you just wanted to be white spandex. I'm seeing a theme here.
This year, I'm going to be only white spandex. But the ultimate one he did was I was a house one year, and I
house.
I was a house. That was
like a realistic-looking house.
So, yeah, I mean, it was a house with different scenes in each window, and there were lights that lit it up, and I wore a backpack battery.
You wore a battery?
It's not even done, and it fit on top of my head. I could only see out of the one window. The chimney was where you put the candy in. I could not hear a thing. Like, I couldn't walk in it. And my dad was so proud of himself. It was like, we would walk down the street, and I would just hear people like, and I was like, is it Halloween? Like, where are we getting candy, Dad? And he'd be like, and then I'd hear like kerplunk, kerplunk, and I'd see candy that I couldn't get at because the chimney was attached, but it was like not that way. It was that way. It was so.
So where was the candy going? Was the candy going to like a chamber?
I don't know.
Couldn't get the candy.
I couldn't get the candy. I heard the candy. I experienced the candy as a sound. Like most kids experience candy as like as a stimulant in their mouth of some kind. And like, you know, and they get excited. I don't even know candy like that. I only know the noise of it on Halloween.
So you were cranberry juices and houses, and I mean, this sounds very eccentric.
I mean, essentially, my father was a great dad, but at Halloween, it was like the most horrible holiday. It was so good for him, and it was just like awful for my sister. Somehow got out of it. I don't even know how she did. I was always like, Jake, Halloween, okay. Oh no! Yeah. It was that.
My worst ever was it was just right after Watergate and everything had happened. Like people were really. I'm telling you, I was a little kid, and Watergate had just happened, and people were really down on America. Like, you know, just and my mom, she bought us our costumes, and she went to the store and she bought me an Uncle Sam costume. No. I love my mom. My mom meant well, but I remember putting on, I was like, I don't want to, and it was just like the Uncle Sam hat and the beard and like a star-spangled pants, and I went out and people were just like, boo!
So you understand how I feel about Halloween.
I understand how you feel a little bit, but I still think to be a house, you were trapped in a house.
But it was I mean, that's how I felt throughout my childhood. But I was trapped in a house, but not really. I got it. But no, but really, it was a beautiful piece of art. It just was not meant for Halloween.
Let's talk about the movie Nightcrawler, which I saw. This is, you are playing a character you completely transformed yourself to become this guy, Lou, who's a fascinating character. You don't know whether to, at times, abhor him or kind of root for him in a crazy way. He is fascinating. Is this a side of you at all? Were you channeling anybody when you were playing this character?
It's more like me than any character I've ever played.
Right. That's
You haven't seen it, so nobody really got that. That's fine. They're all like, oh, that's cool.
No.
Yeah, no,
That's terrible.
He's somewhat morally abhorrent. Yeah, so, no, but
But that's you, deep down.
Yeah, deep down. It's so good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
But no, but really.
Right.
Yeah, no, he's really not.
You lost, first of all, you physically transformed yourself. It looked like you lost quite a bit of weight.
I lost like 25, 30 pounds.
And you're not a guy that looks like you can afford to lose that kind of weight. I mean, your eyes look different. You're sort of, I mean, it's really, when you first see you pop up on screen, you're aware, like, okay, this is a completely different Jake Gyllenhaal.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is the director, Dan Gilroy, and I, he wrote it too. We talked a lot about how it's based in Southern California, and I feel around here, the coyote is a staple of the environment around here, and they're always scavenging for things, and they're always hungry, and I don't know, anybody who's lived here for long enough has had some kind of interaction with a coyote, and they look at you in this way where they're gonna kind of tear your throat out, and we thought of the character as that, and so I decided I was gonna kind of shape myself into that idea. And he is sort of a coyote,
Well, I should explain to people, you play this character who comes up with the idea, doesn't essentially have a job, is sort of a thief, and you come up with the idea because you see other news crews that you're going to get a camera and you're going to start filming. You're going to get a police scanner, find accidents, and then film them and sell that footage
to the local news.
To the local news, and you are chillingly good at it, almost a little too good at it, and it's eerie how close your character can get to some pretty graphic stuff.
Yeah, and then he sort of starts to manipulate the situation, and he has these great soliloquies of kind of modern corporate, speech and, self-help and that kind of Tony Robbins thing, where everything he says makes sense. It's what we all hear and we kind of all live by, but he uses it in a way that I don't totally agree with. But he ends up being incredibly successful, and it's actually pretty funny, I know.
That's the other thing I was going to say, too. It's darkly comic. You do feel like this is almost like the movie Network, like you're describing a future that we're not that far from.
Yeah.
Where everybody's filming everything.
Yes.
Your character is slightly ahead of the curve, maybe where we are now, but maybe just slightly.
Yeah, I mean, he's the ultimate entrepreneur. I mean, that's what I look at him like. I think he'll be incredibly successful. He's a product of us all looking at our phones. I'll speak for myself. I'm the only person who looks at their phone a lot, but it's a product of looking at your phone all the time. A place where we just want news all the time. Information is all sort of on equal level. It's the same thing. You watch a State of the Union, or you watch, a cat falling 40 stories and surviving. It's right on the same news homepage, So he's a product of that, where we just want more information. And he's a pretty extraordinary character because of it. I mean, he is just a bit ahead, but I think right now.
We have a clip here from Nightcrawler. I think this is where you're looking for help. And you're saying you have a business. You really don't have a business. You're slightly ahead of homeless yourself. Yeah. But I love that. You have so much nerve that you're holding interviews to hire staff.
Yes, at a diner.
At a diner. Let's take a look at this clip from Nightcrawler.
I run a successful TV news business. We film breaking stories. Maybe you saw my item this morning with fatal carjacking.
No, I mean, I don't have a TV, but that sounds cool.
Do you have a cell phone?
Yeah.
Does it have GPS?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Congratulations, you're hired.
Okay.
Your job will be to listen to the emergency radio, learn police codes, help navigate, and watch the car.
Okay. And what does it pay?
It's an internship.
That's how we break a car in. I'm curious, is there any part of you, because I see it a lot now, I see when something happens, everyone takes out their iPhones and they start shooting it, and they're not experiencing it. I've actually taken my kids to the Louvre, like in Paris, and all I see is people filming the paintings, but they're not looking at them. They're all shooting it with their device, but they're not actually just putting it down and experiencing it.
Yeah.
What kind of person are you? Are you someone who Like your character, would you, if you saw an accident, would you be tempted to like take out your phone or no?
No, I'm attached to my phone, definitely, but I don't have the inclination to film a lot of things. I think probably just because that's what I do for a living in a way. But my inclination is more to just be on my phone, probably to like avoid things that I don't even know I'm avoiding. A lot of times people will be like, they're talking to me and I'm like, yeah, totally, yeah. They're like, yeah, and I don't even listen to what they're saying. So that's more me. Like I would probably ignore the accident, unfortunately, than try and film it. But
you wouldn't see the accident because you'd be texting as you walk by, causing your own accident.
Yeah. No, but really, I mean, I think what's fascinating to me is that we're not even aware how much we're attached to these things, and I really am, and that's why I love this character, because I feel like he is born out of all of us looking down, and while we're looking down, he's starting to rule, create an empire.
Yeah.
Well,
it's funny, when you meet him at the beginning of the movie, you think this guy's going to go nowhere, and then you realize he's perfectly suited to these times.
Oh, he'll be running a hopefully a major corporation at some point.
Right.
Hopefully?
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, that was the wrong word. But yes.
Not if you're evil.
It's so no.
Anyway, it's a terrific movie. Nightcrawler opens in theaters tomorrow. And what are you going to be tomorrow on Halloween? This time, are you going to be like a barn silo or? I'm an elevator shaft. What?
I'm going to be my father. So.
Very nice, Jake. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Jake Gyllenhaal. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. The mystery was, how tall is Jake Gyllenhaal? And you said, there's Jake Gyllenhaal right there, and you said, you wanted to figure out how tall he was because someone said that they were, I guess, going on Google and finding different heights for him. You went to great lengths to figure out how tall Jake Gyllenhaal is that right?
I did, because there's a whole website called celebheights.com, and there's people who argue about how tall celebrities are, celebrities they've never met. And this one, there was like pages and pages and pages of people fighting about how tall Jake Gyllenhaal was.
Well, it's so funny. Like, why? I mean, I love Jake Gyllenhaal, but it's like, why do they zero in on this one guy and say, like, how tall exactly is he? It's just crazy.
They were consumed by it, because it wasn't even, they didn't even care. They weren't even saying he's short. They were arguing over whether he was 5'10" or 5'10 3/4. Like, they weren't trying to take him down. They just were really obsessed with actually knowing the actual number. And so I took on the case, and he ended up...
The case. I'm on this case, I tell you. I love that. Is he 5'10" or 5'11"?
He actually came on the show, and he told me how tall he was.
Right.
And do you want me to tell you how tall he is?
Yeah.
So he said
This is what he said.
He said he was 5'11" and a half.
5'11" and a half.
Yes.
Okay, so you announced that, but it didn't end the mystery.
It didn't end the mystery. So then the Celeb Heights changed the entry. They had him at 6 feet before. They changed it to 5'11" and a half. They said Jake himself said it, and then within like a day or two, some commenter came on and was like, I don't know, this source does not seem very reliable. Jake.
It's Jake Gyllenhaal.
They did not.
What the hell is their problem?
I think it's because they heard it and didn't see it.
This is the world we live in, the internet, of you have him actually saying how tall I am, which is, and then no one believes it.
They would not buy it. And then other people started to pipe in too and be like, yeah, you're right. This number.
This is really suspicious.
Yes. They were, and I think it's because they didn't see it.
Yeah. Well, let's crack this once and for all. Jake, do you mind? We should figure this out. Be very quick. Do you mind spelling?
I got it.
Sorry, you can hold that.
Take off your shoes.
Shoes off?
Take your
Shoes off!
Right.
Shoes off, right? Hold on. No!
Oh, okay, sorry.
I didn't quite get him. Hold on. Let's get this done right now. Let's not waste any time. And I am getting Wow, I gotta say, I'm getting closer to 6 feet than I am. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna say you are.
The hair is better.
Okay, I'm gonna say you're
Yeah, no
5'11". I'm getting 5'11" right here.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
What do you get? You tell me. I'm getting 5'11".
I can't even see that high up. But you know what? There's a thing called max morning height. This is what I learned on Celeb Heights, where you start off at the highest height in the morning, and then as you go through the day and the world beats you down,
Right.
then you get shorter.
Have you had a rough day today?
It's been about a half of an inch. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jake. I think you're 5'11". I really do.
5'11" and a half, Mike.
5'11" and a half. I'll give you that. This doesn't measure shit. This doesn't measure shit. You transform yourself for every film you do. You're a great actor, but you also change your body. When you did Southpaw, we have a picture of you from that movie, you got in sick shape, insane shape. Unless that's a prosthetic chest, in which case I want to know where I can purchase one.
Yeah, that's not my body, but thank you. I really appreciate it. I was like, I learned how to box for the movie, and that's what happens when you learn how to box. You get in really good shape.
You get in crazy shape.
Yes.
When you were in that shape, do you think, okay, let's say you were in that shape right now. Ronda Rousey is our second guest. How long do you think you'd last in the ring with Ronda Rousey? Jake Gyllenhaal in that shape versus Ronda Rousey. Go.
Like, that's it. It's done. It's over. I'm an actor, let's be honest.
Yeah,
you know what
right.
I mean? But I've learned long ago I have a very strong mother and a very strong sister, and I was raised by both of them. A wonderful dad, I might add. But,
yes.
But I know not to with them, so. That's just the bottom line.
One of the things that you did, talk about transformations, is in this movie, you play yourself. Not your character plays.
Yes,
you play
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yes, you play Jake Gyllenhaal. It's the Jake Gyllenhaal story.
Yeah.
No, yeah. If it was, you're a really strange man. You play your character. You play your character at 22, and then I think at 44.
Yeah.
You play both of those, and as far as I could tell, they did no prosthetics or anything other than when you're 22, you really do look 22, and then when you're 44, you have a beard. But it works. Am I right? That's pretty much what they did.
I mean, sort of, yeah. I mean, I acted a little bit.
Yes.
You know, but there was... It's okay. It's not... When you get to the end,
you're not going to book yourself on this show again.
No, but tomorrow, I'm just going to call up. No, I guess that's sort of the gist. I mean, yeah.
What I'm saying is, you are a terrific actor. You do make it work, but it is pretty
about my
fascinating
beard
when you're watching the movie that you totally buy that guy's 22 and that guy's 44, and they haven't done the thing they usually do, where they pour wax all over someone and make them look. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm 44. You know.
Pouring wax all over somebody to make them older.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I mean that.
That is how, by the way, I perceive I would be an actor.
44 is not that old. Like, it's not like.
That's how I behaved when I was 44. Once I cleared 40, I just immediately started going like, "You kids don't know what's talking about." I'll tell you something.
I do remember when we were doing Brokeback Mountain. I had a scene where I was playing someone who was like 34, and I was much younger at the time. And I did a take, and I was like hobbling, to the car. And I remember Ang Lee, the director, saying to me, you're not 75 years old. So I've learned since then,
Yes.
and I learned to just grow a beard. Yeah, and that's what I learned. No, I mean, Tom wrote an incredible screenplay, and I think the story kind of guides you along in a way. You go back and forth between time, and I think in that, the storytelling of the movie is so well done that ultimately, yes, it's about performance, but I think we believe as an audience when the movie is really good, and the movie happens to be excellent, and so that's why you believe it.
The movie is absolutely stunning. Let's take a quick break. Much more with Jake Gyllenhaal. Stick around. We were talking about aging. Obviously, you're a very young man, movie star, and transforming yourself. There are a lot of people in this business who are in your position, they're movie stars, and then later on in life, they start getting stuff done, For example, I know I've been on TV a long time. I haven't messed with anything yet, but I'm going to really go for it in about 5 years.
Totally.
and it's going to be a freak show. I'm just going to go for it just for this pure entertainment value. And just hack away at this old melon and see what happens.
Like how your hair varies, like segment to segment, like that kind of variation?
No,
like,
no.
Sometimes it's really, like, don't you notice, like, sometimes it's really gelled, and then sometimes it just looks natural? Like,
yeah.
flowy. Is that you? Do you do that?
Are you watching the show that? You're, like, studying. It's very,
but
it's
I do,
great,
it's
yeah.
my job.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe if I gel my hair to be 45, then I'll look.
First of all, it's not gel. Let's be honest, okay? It's my own recipe. And if you want to find out, we can talk about that separately. I'm having an online cosmetics thing launched in a few months. But yeah, no, it's funny. I do think about, like, man, Andy and I can look at clips of ourselves from 1993 when the show started, and I look like a very young Dutch girl. And and now all
what
this,
does Andy look like?
Andy looks like you were 3 years younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
You were so baby-faced when the show started.
We both look like we're about 19.
We both look like little kids when the show started.
Why are you guys watching clips of yourselves?
Listen, no, it only happens by chance. It only happens no, honestly, I have no interest in looking at this. Frankly, I don't know why you people are here.
Andy watches by chance. I go home at night and I have like 15 screens, and I strip to a Speedo and watch old clips of myself.
Just rub kids crying, "Daddy, we're hungry.
Daddy, we're hungry." Silence! Father's watching his youth. But you're not going to do any of that stuff. You're classically handsome. You know, I think it's always. Don't you think it's a terrible mistake when people mess with themselves like that?
I think it's your own prerogative, but I do think that, like, I think ultimately, in what I do, I think it's helpful to. There are roles for you when you get older. I mean, in the entertainment industry, there's no surprise. It's an ageist industry. That is the truth. But at the same time, I think you cultivate your craft, you cultivate your talent, you cultivate your work, and then hopefully that's what pays off in the end. That's what I believe. And they're cut to me like under the knife. But
10 years face immobile.
Yeah.
Hello, it's me,
like,
Jake.
welcome back to the show, Jake. I'm like,
That's a good one, guys.
But I do believe that. But I also think whatever makes you feel free, whatever makes you feel joy, that's what I'm into. Particularly nowadays, that's what it should be about.
Yes, I agree with that. I agree with that.
And feeling joy.
In the film, you have a very convincing Texas accent, and I'm wondering, is that the kind of thing that you have to stay with as an actor all the time? When you're shooting a movie like this, are you using the Texas accent offset all the time just to keep that sonically?
Just super into it, like really actor, like into, no. I do try it out. Like I'll try it out. I'll try it out on people, and I'll just try and make people think that I'm actually from Texas, but I'm just pretending this accent most of the time, and usually they don't believe it, and it's usually like not that good. But
also, they know you're Jake Gyllenhaal. That's a bit of a problem too.
I thought you were so in character. The accent is so good that they just, I like to be able to feel like you can improv in it. I don't want to just learn the lines of the accent. I want to be able to speak in the accent and feel like it's in your body. And so that's what I like to do. So yeah, I talk like that on set, but when I'm done with set, if I go home and I get in the car to go home, I'm done with that.
Right, right. Let's talk about Stronger. This is a very powerful movie, and all joking aside, I thought your portrayal was absolutely fantastic, and this film puts you in the position of this young man who loses his legs in the bombing, and then suddenly he's a hero, doesn't know why he's a hero. He's trying to keep a relationship going. Everywhere he goes, people in Boston are trying to give him a shot, trying to get him to drink. And it's an incredibly intense experience. I thought you did an amazing job with this movie.
Thank you. I mean, you said earlier it was a movie about the bombing. It's not. It's a movie about this extraordinary human being going through, like all of us, in many different ways in our life, or know somebody who may be struggling, who's going through something that seems impossible. Seems like he'll never get through it, and he does.
Yeah.
And to me, that's what the movie's about. It does happen to be set in Boston, which is an extraordinary city, and their spirit is incredible. You might know a little bit about that.
I didn't get any of that. Yeah. That's why I was asked to leave.
No, and that's really what the story's about. Is about how resilient we can be in times where we think we can't go any farther, that we won't survive, that we can. And I think, you know, it was an honor to play him, you know, given everything that's going on today, with everything going on in the country, in the world, you know, just hearing yesterday about Mexico, hearing about all the hurricanes, hearing about so many things and people's lives being torn apart. You know, his story makes me think and makes others think, as I have been around him, that things can get better and they will get better.
Yes. Yeah, it's a great testament to his spirit, human spirit. We have a clip. We have a clip from Stronger. I've seen the film, but I don't know which clip that you chose to show us tonight.
Well, one of the moments in the movie where, you know, Jeff struggled with all the attention that he was getting, and you know, he says he was like he was sucker punched when this happened, and a lot of people were calling him a hero, and he didn't really know how to do that or understand what that meant while he was trying to recalibrate everything in his life. And there's a scene where he went to Fenway and he threw out the first pitch, and lots of people started coming up to him, and this is a scene where a guy comes up to him and you should see what he says.
All right. Well, we have no time. Let's go. I know. Here's a clip from Stronger.
You showed the world that they can't f***ing break us no matter what the hell they do. You know, it gave me a little hope, made me feel a little better, and I just want to say thank you for that, man. That's all.
What's your name?
My name's Larry.
Can I shake your hand, Larry?
You want to shake my hand?
Yeah. It's gonna be all right. I'm gonna be okay, right? You're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a good. One of the things I thought you captured so beautifully, and when we had Jeff on the show last night, we could tell just talking to him that there are so many people that want fame, want attention, and we have a culture where people are starved for that, or they believe that that's what they want. He gets all of this attention, and because he's really a pure soul, he doesn't really know what to do with it. Mm-hmm. And you portray that so well, where everyone's constantly wanting you to, saying you're a hero, and you're almost bent over with the weight of being that. It's a really incredible story.
You know what's incredible about the story beyond the story of the movie is to see how far Jeff's come in the past year since we finished filming it. You know, to see that he has now, that weight is now something that holds him up. Mm-hmm. And I think it's the reason why he's really excited about the movie and why he shared so much of his life with everybody, because I feel like he knows that his story can touch people, just like it does in that scene with that guy. Mm-hmm. You know, there are videos of Jeff when I was studying him and trying to learn how to play him that you would never believe. Just people lining up for miles. It feels like Field of Dreams. Mm-hmm. People just coming up and saying, this happened to me, to my mother, to my father, to my brother, to my sister, to my cousin, to my uncle, to me. And when I hear your story, it makes me feel like I can get through it. Mm-hmm. And he's extraordinary.
We had the honor of having the person you play, Jeff.
Yep.
Jeff lost both his legs in the bombing, and the story is really his story, and you played Jeff, and he was on the show last night.
Yeah.
Wait,
what?
He was on the show last night.
I'm kidding. That was a joke. I knew he was on, because I was watching on TV when I was like,
yeah.
Was he great? He was great.
He was fantastic.
Yeah.
He was really good,
Yes.
and it was, what I loved about it was, in the commercial breaks, we were talking about you and how it's, so that's cool, Jake playing you in this movie. And he starts busting on you. He starts giving you shit you're not there, but he's doing it to me. And then I heard that he just loves doing that to you.
Yes, I am his ragdoll. I am his scarecrow.
Yeah.
Yes, he just tears me apart, and he enjoys it, and I am supposed to enjoy it, but I do sort of enjoy it because if you've ever seen any roles I play, I'm sort of slightly a masochist. So
yes, yeah.
There is part of me that does enjoy it.
What does he mock you for the most?
I can't even I don't know if I can really put, probably, there's obviously the accent, there's playing him,
yeah.
Whether I got it right or not.
Right. It's funny because I watched the movie and I'm from Boston, so I'm hypercritical of the Boston accent, and I thought you nailed it. Jeff just picks on you relentlessly about your
he's
Boston
like, he's
accent.
literally like, I'm like, so we're doing interviews and people are interviewing and they're like, how was his accent? He's like, I give it like a hard 3.
No,
we're trying to sell the movie.
Yeah.
He's like, it was good. It's good. That means it's good. It's really good.
The kid's new to the business.
Yeah. So
Give him
like
a
the
break.
next interview, he's like, I say a soft 6.
Yeah. He bumped it up a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
You bought Jeff a toilet, like a fancy toilet?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Why did you buy him a fancy toilet?
Why not?
Okay. Then where's my fancy toilet?
And,
I think that begs the question.
Coming right up.
Yeah.
I hope it was like when you went over for dinner.
Yeah.
Like instead of a bottle of wine.
You brought a toilet.
It's a toilet.
When you said, where's my fancy toilet, I was about to say, you have a show.
Yeah.
But no, I was like...
It's true.
Yes!
Direct.
There it is.
That was a direct Gyllenhaal hit. Congratulations.
But I would say that, this toilet is extraordinary. It is a bidet.
A bidet?
It is a bidet. I wasn't going to say a bidet.
You're so excited about this toilet,
I
you
can't help
even
myself.
talk about it.
It's a bidet.
Yeah.
It has a seat.
Wait.
Automatically rises when you move towards it.
Yes.
It has it's heated.
Yeah.
So that when you sit on it,
right,
your butt is warm.
Right.
There's so many amazing things about this toilet.
Now wait a minute. First of all, I've encountered these toilets every now and then.
Have you?
Well, I have, because every now and then, like in New York, when I go to New York,
I can imagine you like
on a walk or a hike.
Yeah, every now and then I see one cross my path on a hike. The creepiest thing about those toilets, if you're staying in a nice hotel, you walk into the bathroom and anytime it senses you're there, the top lifts, and it's almost like you want to go now? And I'm always like, no, I'm coming in. And I sometimes talk to it. I'm like, I'm just here to brush my teeth.
I'm always like, can I go again? I have a friend who has like 3 of them, and I was staying in his guest room, and as I walk towards, and in the middle of the night, I come back, and I'm walking towards the room, and all the bathroom doors are open, and as I walk, it's like a symphony of toilets just opening up. Seriously. It's like Finding Nemo.
Yeah. That's a weird version of Finding Nemo that you and I should both produce.
I somehow equated seagulls to toilets, which is not
I liked
right.
it.
It's
I
not
liked
right.
it.
Yeah.
Character you're portraying, not a character, a real human being, but he spends a lot of time, he's a Red Sox fan, he goes to Red Sox games, and so as part of making this movie, you've gotten to go to a lot of Red Sox games and be part of that culture, but you're really not that interested in professional sports,
That's not fair. I'm really interested. I'm just not knowledgeable.
Okay.
Like, meaning...
Like when
I
they
don't
pick
know
up the bat, you don't know why they're...
okay. No, like, what was that sport?
Yeah, yeah.
I know, like, I just was not... I was raised... Like, my dad, we played sports. I play sports. I am actually athletic, but, like, he never really, like, we never knew all the details. He was always like, let's go to the theater, So I know, like, who was traded from, like, the Lyceum Theater on Broadway to, the Court Theater in 19...
You know where the really good seat is in the orchestra.
Yeah, like I know when Meryl Streep killed it at the Public. You know what I mean? Like, I know stuff like that.
Right.
Like, it didn't really do me a lot of service in high school. But,
Right.
It's working okay for me now.
Yeah, it's working great for you,
Yeah.
You can get in shape for any role, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that question?
I don't know.
That was weird.
I was trying to help you out.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
You're
Yeah,
gonna be
no, I
fine.
can definitely get in shape for roles. Yeah.
You are not on Twitter. You're not on Instagram. You are not a knowledgeable guy, say, when it comes to the web. Super knowledgeable, okay?
Yeah.
Which I admire, because I try not to do a lot of that myself.
Yeah,
all right?
I'm like a Luddite, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like but a few steps away from that. Like,
Right.
I'm a drag and drop kind of guy. I don't know shorthand commands, you know what I mean? I don't like command whatever to get the thing. Like, I just like take my mouse and like drag it over. And my friends are generally embarrassed. They're like, just like Control V pastes it,
No,
and I'm
I'm the
like,
same
too
way.
easy. I'm going up to edit. I'm going to scroll down to copy.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm going to highlight it, and then I'm going to drag it over. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the kind of guy. So I,
I
know
can
from
relate.
computers.
I don't know how to do any of that stuff either, and I have an 11-year-old son who's just horrified because he literally can take the thing apart and put it back together again. What I find ironic is that you have a lot of fans that are very active on the internet, and they're always posting things, and there's this whole series called Jake Doing Things. Are you aware of this?
It's called My Life.
Yeah. They're very unusual. I think you should take a look at these. There's the first one right here. It's Jake Gyllenhaal amazed by the snow.
Now,
I don't even know what that's from.
now, someone was sprinkling cocaine. Like, all over the, so, like, you'd be amazed, too.
That would be, yeah. I would be amazed and delighted. What's the next one? I think we have another one here. Jake Gyllenhaal's emo phase. Okay. Very strange. What's moving on here?
Somebody...
Yeah, Jake laughing at his sandwich. Why?
Why is that? What?
Right. Right.
Sandwiches are hilarious.
Sandwiches are really funny. I think it's the fact that you're alone that's making it really... What's the last one?
Oh.
Jake Gyllenhaal in a high school boy band called... Is this true?
Yeah.
Were you in a band called Hole Shot?
Yeah. The guy on the left is like hanging his head in shame, knowing that in 20 years this was going to be on a talk show. the guy on the right is just afraid he's going to get hit by the title.
Yeah. Were you guys good? Have you ever thought, what if someone's going to make a movie about Jake Gyllenhaal? Who would play Jake Gyllenhaal? Have you ever thought about it?
No.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Because I'm available.
Awesome.
Yeah. That would be real convincing, yeah.
Actually, I have thought about it. What's happening?
I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. You've thought about it?
And it's a little weird.
Okay.
Because I'm sitting right next to him.
Yes!
All right.
Sort of weird for me to admit, and I always am nervous whenever I come on the show because I've been like writing it for a long time, and I can't get you out of my head. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're pretty similar. Probably like, it's like looking into a mirror.
Sorry, what? I thought I was talking.
So weird to hear his voice come out of your face.
I got Monday through Thursday mornings open, and then Friday pretty much wide open.
Yeah.
So, you know, let's start it.
Let's get this thing.
I got to be here by like 1:30.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. We'll shoot nights the
Yeah.
whole time.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, great.
Yeah.
Is there a famous person that people always say you look like?
I mean, sometimes people say that I look like Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, yes. I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
we have. Don't we have anything? Yeah, you guys, there's a similarity there.
close.
That's pretty close. There are times when I've been watching the game and I'm like, Jake Gyllenhaal is good.
Yeah.
Well, I really do. I do feel like, you know, I mean, you could probably play me because I am pretty athletic. So, like,
No, I don't mean to, I shouldn't have laughed there. I did. But I was getting you back earlier for calling my show a toilet. But it
like
is
an
interesting.
amazing toilet.
Yeah, a really good. You know what?
Really fancy
This
toilet.
show is a
And I
top
just-
of the line toilet. Thank you. Yeah. But